Hey, good morning. This is Don Thornton again, and it's time to give you my day 16 wrap up of my escape from diabetes and stage 3 kidney disease, which I was diagnosed with less than 3 weeks ago. And I have been working diligently to lose weight and start eating healthily so I can avoid the dreaded dialysis machine. All right, let's go right in and share my screen and see what happened yesterday on the weight loss. So here's my screen or in my the chart, and look at that. Somebody lost some weight yesterday. Yay. All right, so it's kind of like I said, it's the whole thing has been bizarre here lately. But anyway, I was at 232. I bumped up half a pound at 232 and a half, and today I rolled in at 230 and a half. So that's 2 pounds lost yesterday. That is a kilogram, approximately a kilogram, a little bit less than a kilogram, which is what only thing my Russian wife accepts is kilograms, metric system. Okay, so I'll stop the share here. Yeah, so basically, yesterday was an interesting day. I woke up early, like I normally do. I did my walk. I had my small breakfast. I had a little bit of grechka or buckwheat, not very much. I had two oranges. What I'm starting to do now on the advice of Renee Rainville, who's kind of like my health muse from San Diego, is I eat the fruit first, and then I wait like an hour, and then I have the grechka because um, from what she explained to me, if you eat fruit with something else, then because the fruit digests more quickly and absorbs into your digestive system quickly. But if it's blocked by other food, then it can become putrid and disgusting and so forth. So you want to get the full benefit of a fruit, you want to eat it alone, not with other food. So I said, okay, that's fine. I mean, I bow to her experience in this. So what I normally do is now as I come back from my walk, I have a couple of oranges, or I have like an orange and a pear. And then, like I said, then I go about my daily routine. I take a shower, I check my emails, I answer emails from the previous night. I take, and then I'll do my videos, right? And then when I'm finished with that, it's about an hour, and then I go ahead and eat my breakfast, which is, like I said, just a small bowl of grechka and maybe a cup of tea, and that's it. Then I'm good. So anyway, that's what I did yesterday. Now and then yesterday, I don't know. I didn't want to. I was just in the mood for meat yesterday. I wanted some meat. Man, I wanted some meat. So, I when the pandemic started a year ago, I went down to a local butcher shop and I purchased a crap load of meat. And I've been eating it, but I still have quite a large stock left. So I decided that I was gonna. I had like a T-bone steak that I had frozen, so I defrosted it, and I decided to have that for lunch. And I don't know. I forgot that I had to go to my doctor's appointment. So it's like I realized it's like, oh crap, I got to get going. So I didn't have time to make my salad because I mean, listen, it takes a long time to eat that big salad. I mean, I had time myself. It's like 30 minutes to eat that sucker. So I said, screw it, that's fine. I'll just do without it this time. And because I had to hit the road once I finished my dinner or not my lunch. Actually, for me, it's dinner because I don't eat that much at night. I had to drive down to my doctor because I get a B12 shot every week, and usually it's on Monday, but for some reason today it was Tuesday, or she wanted to do this week Tuesday. So yeah, and she weighed me and she asked me about my diet, and she says, "I'm very thrilled with you. You're doing awesome." She says you're probably the patient who's taken this the most seriously than ever in her career, which is great. So yay, go USA, right? So yeah, I asked her about different things, and she says, "No, you're doing fine." I asked her, I said, "So I just want to get confirmation here, right?" I said, "Well," she asked me what my goal weight was, and I said, "Well, it's between 180 to 190, which is in metric is between 81 to 85, 86 kilos. And so I said, I'd like to stay, 190 minimum, but we'll see what happens, how I feel and how I look at that point. But she says, no, that's a really good weight for you. And I said, so I just want to get confirmation. Are you telling me that if I get down to that point, that weight number, and I've cut out all the crap, the sugar, the processed foods, the fast food, sodas, cookies, chocolate, everything that I used to love. I said, if I stop, I've stopped it already. I'm saying if I continue to do that, I get my weight down to that point, continue to exercise. Are you saying then that I can consider myself no longer to be diabetic? She said, yeah. She said, you won't have to take insulin. You'll be fine. And I said, what about the blood pressure? She says, no, if you do that, you'll be off the blood pressure medication too. That solves your problem. And I said, what about the kidney? And she says, well, yes, you will stabilize your situation. It won't go any farther. You can't go back, but you can live a perfectly normal life with being at stage 3. So that's good. So, it gives me, certainly gives me an incentive. That's for sure. So I'm going to keep doing this, like I said. So, but it got really hard when I got home. From about 4 o'clock till about 6 o'clock in the evening, I was famished. I wanted to eat so bad. Excuse me. So I was actually sending Renee text messages saying, I want to eat, I want to eat, I want to eat, and bless her heart, she told me to do sit-ups. And it's like, that's really not quite what I really wanted to hear, was to do sit-ups. But she did have a good suggestion. She said for me to eat some of the kimchi that I had bought from the Korean place last week, because I had kind of forgotten it was there. So I said, yeah, sure. So I ate some of the kimchi. I didn't eat a huge amount of it because it was really hot. But I had, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 bites of it, maybe 8. And then I also remembered I had the pickled garlic. So I ate about 5 or 7 or something like that cloves. And for some reason that really, that helped it out a lot. So I got to that crisis, and I was a little bit tired, so I took some melatonin and just hit the sack about 7. And but hey, listen, you know what? Sleeping is the best way to get through hunger pains, right? So yeah, so I woke up this morning, like I said, and I was expecting, another half-pound gain or whatever, but because of the steak. But hey, 2 pounds, it's awesome. So we'll keep at it. It's a long journey, I know. To quote that great humanitarian Mao Zedong, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step." I think he stole it from Confucius. But anyway, yeah. So just one more day of walking towards my goals. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you're enjoying my journey as much as I am. Thanks.